Hi, this is Ralph Zuke again. I get a lot of questions asked about fundraising and some of the things I've done. And I look at fundraising as fundraising. You're raising funds, but I feel like if I'm going to ask people to donate, I should provide something back. So when I do fundraising, I try to think, what's going to make it where people really want to see what's going on? I've come up with some unique fundraisers over the years. I used to do a lot of fundraising for the American Diabetes Association, which is kind of ironic because that was years ago and I just got diagnosed with diabetes, so maybe I saw something coming. But one of the rides that I used to do for the American Diabetes Association was I used to do a ride called the Tour de Donut up in Staunton, Illinois. And the idea is you ride 32 miles and there's 2 locations. You eat as many glazed donuts as you can. And it takes time off of your ride. And one year I had the bright idea to do that for the American Diabetes Association, where I had people sponsored by the donut. And it ended up being a very successful fundraiser. Every donut I ate, I raised $100. So I had a big incentive to eat a lot of donuts on that ride. I ended up eating 15 of these large glazed donuts, and I gotta tell you, I don't like glazed donuts, but you take one for the team. And the fun part of it was calling up the director at the ADA and saying, hey, I'd like to make a donation, can I come in and do it? And she goes, oh, what'd you do? And I said, well, hey, donuts for diabetes. And she goes, I don't know whether I should be laughing or be appalled. And I said, well, I raised $1,500. She goes, well, I guess I'll laugh. And so the day that I went to deliver the checks, I also took a dozen donuts with me. So when I walked in, the very first thing that the receptionist said was, oh, you must be the donut guy. And that led to, sort of started me off in my adventures in fundraising. And there's no looking back. So there'll be more on that coming up soon.